Okay, so now something's fucking with my head because I do remember being Donovan, and I know when I was Donovan, I had gotten a sex change, but I remember I started off as a little boy. I was Donovan, a Pisces boy. I only knew that because I had a dream with my football coach, who was a Virgo. He got a little beer belly, and wow, the Gemini was stalking me at practices, at school. Scar, you're like, yeah. It was all still connected to these people connected to New York in the areas, but it was spinning me to notice, and it was connected to all these people. Kendrick still was my father, but here was the kicker: I got a sex change, and I turned it into a Saji in one of those lives. You're like, yeah, had to it because I had to dream in a while. I just had another dream, which is why I'm having to reiterate this. My 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 she's really like my cousin. She's not even my niece. I think she was confused because I think she was thinking about my mom, the Pisces. You're like, yeah. The spirit showed me I was a little boy. In this dream I just had my confirmation connected to when my dad was the Scorpio, Kendrick Soul, who was robbed his Thomas suit. I was a little boy named Donovan. I was also a girl that was a Saji, but I got a sex change. My identity got robbed is Donovan. That's very significant because of Cancer, Scorpio. But I was a boy first, and I was a Pisces little boy. I only had this is my second time dreaming of me being this Pisces boy. Okay, you're like, yeah, I know when I was the Pisces, but I only had one dream. The first one was at football practice at my school. I was in elementary school. I was playing football, and I had a football coach. He was a Virgo. He had a beer belly. He was caramel in complexion. Kanye would know him today. Kanye would. And the Gemini man, SK, and all these niggas connected to New York would know him. Scar. The nigga with the scar on his face looked like Lamar Odom. No, yes he do. Yes he do. And so in that dream, I asked, let me see, I asked what my name was. I asked my coach because it was like I started over. I had to ask what my name was. I said, I was a boy playing football. My name was Donovan. To the top right and threw the football because my coach threw me the football. He threw the football to get me to come back to practice and get my head in the game. And when he gave it to me, I said, then my coach got me back in tune again. I had a coach, a Melanite coach of color at my school. Then I saw the man driving on the go-kart on the track field, following me before practice. I couldn't get my head in practice, so I ran away. That was the Gemini. Okay, so I knew that when they threw the football, I had to get my head back in the game. I remember catching it, and come on, we gotta keep practicing, something like that. Like they was trying to get my head in the game, and I said, wait, what's my name? He said, Donovan. And that's when I said, oh shit, Donovan. My coach said that. The Virgo with an Aquarius, Ace of Swords. And so in this dream that I just had, spiriting me to remember being Donovan, because I don't have memories for real of me being Donovan. But I have another memory. My cousin, she thought I was her auntie because she's seeing mom and dad as a woman, She don't know. She's still a kid. She thought I was her auntie. I'm her cousin. My mama her auntie. Mama dada. All right? That's her auntie uncle. Auntie uncle. It's my mom. And that's my cousin. She really just my cousin, Bonita. You like, yeah, Bonita, my cousin. She just was talking because she don't understand. She's still a kid, but she know my face looked familiar. She remember my face. It looked like my mom. I know, it looked like Reg. Yeah, and so yeah, she's sad, but she wanted me to know it was when I was Donovan. She gave me a dream of me being Donovan. I was in this house sleeping. I was in my own little room. I had been staying the night at this crib, and I was naked. I was a boy. Okay, that's very significant. And I was naked. I have no clothes on. I was sleeping by myself, and I'm gonna tell you who she looked like. She looked like the Libra. She looked like The Libra I told you guys about, Will's mom. You know I'm talking about, Kendrick, the one who robbed the little boy Will. You're like, yeah, the Libra woman that wear the blonde wigs and shit, that was working with Mike Epps and shit. You're like, yeah, the Libra. The Libra, the one you didn't trust around me. She looked like the Libra if the Libra was a fucking kid. I can't make it. It was the Libra. That was me. I've been stalking. The bitch is weird. Okay, she was looking at me. She was a kid. Can't make it up. Could have been a little older than me though, but she was definitely a kid. That's significant. You're like, yeah. It looked just like the Libra as a kid. She had the same fucking hair, Kenny. You're like, Kenny. Kenny, she had the same blonde wig, Kenny. That motherfucker never retired. That same blonde wig, she still rocking today. Stiff as hell. You like, yeah. Oh my god. She never changed it, Kenny. That's your confirmation? I said, why the fuck is this little girl wearing this blonde ass wig? Ratchet as fuck, Kenny. So that's Kenny. We do laugh, Aries. Okay, wait. I just gotta make sure you got something to do with it. So I just wish she was still younger though. You're like, yeah, she wasn't grown. This girl was a kid. Look like the Libra spirit. And this only person. Like she was 14, 15. I can't make it up. I was in a bed and she came in there. She snuck in my room. Like a little fucking pedophile. You're like, yeah, on myself. She snuck in that bitch. And she tried to fuck with me when I was sleeping, right? You like, yeah. And she tried to wake me up. And I was like, hey, because I was naked. You know what I'm saying? So I woke up like, hey, what are you doing? And she took the blankets off. Like she was fucking with me. It was dark in the room. But I could see her coming from, because the hallway light was on. They was coming from hanging out or something. All these girls. There was a lot of girls. There's one thing about it. You're like, yeah, in this one house. And I'm trying to sleep in this room on this mattress. And she start just trying to like fuck with me in my sleep in it because she liked me. And so I was like, what are you doing? She took the blanket. I'm trying to get the blanket and shit. And then, this girl trying to kiss on me and touch. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm trying to cover up my private parts while she's literally trying to, play with me with the blanket. You like, yeah. And so it backfired. And while she's doing that, another girl come in. The lights are still up. So it's like hard for me to see, like, what are you doing? Give me the blanket. She's like, no. Another girl come in. This girl's a little darker. This girl's a little older. And she come in and she take out the mattress. Like, I can't sleep in this room or something without a bed. And now I'm like, okay, now they changing shit. I'm still naked, mind you. The mattress is getting out and this bitch is now turning on the lights and shit that just came in. Now all these other girls is coming in and I'm like, what the fuck? And I just had to get the Libra off me. As long as I can get this little horny ass little girl away from me. That's all she wrote. And so, because it's like they were drunk or something. Like, I don't know why, like they were kicking it. You're like, yeah, yes. But it's like they look like kids. So why would kids be drinking? And then I saw like my auntie Angelica. She came in. It's crazy. I saw my auntie Angelica coming in. So I feel like she can know this Libra or have memories with this bitch or these bitches. And then I saw girls that I know today are my age group that went to Jason Lee High School or middle school. It's middle school. I know they went to Jason Lee High School because they my age group today, but I never like went to school with them. I just know these girls. I know my community. So it's like, I remember some of the girls in there were from Jason Lee, but they would have had died in a past life and had to have come back. You know what I'm saying? The only one that would have been familiar that I know wouldn't have had died was Angelica, my auntie Angelica. I saw her and I saw the Libra girl. They were like best friends, her and the Libra. So we're doing the Taurus. That was significant. Her and the Libra, Scorpio, they were all close, and because the Cancer, and they like I said, they all start coming in there. And at this point, I'm still naked. The girls are sitting on the floor in this room, and I'm trying to hide behind the door and shit while the door's open. I'm trying to like hide behind the door where the light is to try to like get some clothes because my clothes are inside of a duffel bag in that room. But like everybody would have to just see me being naked. That's the only thing is like if I'm okay with being naked around these people, then it's cool, but not. It was embarrassing because I was the only boy. That makes sense. I was embarrassed. I was trying to figure out why was I embarrassed. Bitch, you was the Pisces little boy. You was Donovan. I remembered being Donovan. So I was Donovan in that bitch, and they had been just talking and they wouldn't leave. And I asked, I said, So y'all can't even leave so I can get dressed. So I said, y'all can't even leave the room so I can get dressed. I can get my clothes out the bag. They didn't leave. You like, no. Hell no. They stayed in there and they threw me my duffel bag while I was hiding. And they watched me get dressed in front of them. These girls. You like, yes. They didn't let me just leave and they didn't just leave themselves. They threw the duffel bag to me. It was about like a closet. They threw it to me and they just sat there and watched me get dressed. They so disrespectful. So I wanted to know why that was significant. Bonita needed me to know it's connected to her in the Aries, and that she thought that I was my mom, the Pisces. I'm not the Pisces. I just look like the Pisces. I look like the Pisces, but I'm not the Pisces. She's really my cousin. That's why I didn't respond to you. I didn't know what you were talking about, Bonita. You're my cousin. The Pisces is your auntie. That's the Reg. That's the Reg. You're like, yeah, you're not the Pisces. Nah. But I was Donovan. I was the little boy. And I was connected to that Libra. You're like, yeah, that's significant. And my auntie Angelica. That's significant. And that Virgo football coach. And the Gemini, Scar, and Kendrick. That's significant. And other people. So that's what I need you guys to know. You're like, yeah, that dream, because something got to do with somebody named Eugene. Okay? Who knows the Leo, Libra, Aries, Aquarius. I heard his name, Eugene, but I was Donovan. But that's your confirmation. I got a sex change. They changed me into a Sagittarius in a past life. You're like, yeah. I went from being a Pisces little boy named Donovan to being a Sagittarius girl. It was after that situation happened for sure. Something had to do with that Libra. She was a part of shit. You like, yeah, she was too grown for her age. That girl, yes, that girl too grown for her age. Spirit says she's still stalking me today, and she worked with the government to do it. Working with Jamal's and them, she's still a problem. Spirit me know somebody robbed me as Donovan, and somebody robbed me as Sadie. They couldn't stop robbing me. They couldn't stop, no matter if I was the boy, the girl. All right, somebody who's just a thief with the cancer. No. So now we're watching them. We're going deeper on you, Libra. Do you remember Donovan? You dumb bitch. I remember. You dumb. All right. Do you remember Bonita? You dumb bitch. Something here like you remember my cousin? Yeah, I remember. Okay. You remember Thomas Sue used to be Kendrick's soul. Y'all keep robbing Kendrick's soul. Connected to Will? That's Kendrick's soul too. It's all Kendrick's. I'm just tired of it, Spirit. You like, what is this? What is this obsession you have with the man? All right. What is that, Kenny? You're like, I don't know. All right. And so we see it. There's like this obsession you have with his soul. Okay. Who doing with the tourist? Somebody here's over it. The family. You're too attached to this man's soul. I don't know what that is. You want everything that he has. Then you abusing this bitch, mama, dada, just to get it. It's so sad. You're like, yeah. It's really because they went with Kendrick has. It's always your dad. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah. It starts with the fathers. It's like somebody here want to take from daddy, and is only because they're not someone who can get it on their own. People who have egos, they're jealous of other men. That's a great father. That's a good dad. He really did that. See, that's a good child. Somebody be so jealous of somebody's father, he really can provide for his family. So they want to take it. Because they can't provide for their family. He really can stay out of jail. So they want to stop him from being a part of society. Because they can never be a part of society. He really can. It's like that. Somebody's so mad that somebody has good fathers. You're like, yeah, cool, the Leo. They don't like it when you're a good father. They want to compete with that, cause you to go broke or fuck up your life. Take your kids away. I'm like, what the fuck? It's because you're a great dad. And I want to be that great too. I'm jealous and envious of that type of person. That's that right there. I want their life. And it doesn't make you a better man, right, Thomas? Even though you took my father's identity, you try to live in his past life wealth, you never were able to live up to it. You never were a great man. You never were. Something here is that it still didn't help you get away. It took you wherever you went. And so it don't matter. My auntie Angelica, that's crazy. She always told me that. You gonna take you no matter where you go. You gonna be that same bitch or nigga no matter where you go. You gonna take you with you. So that your best bet is to fix yourself before you try to keep going in the world as this bitch or nigga, try to play another bitch or nigga. You better just worry about fixing yourself. At the end of the day though, it's gonna show out. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be revealed. You like, yeah, you're gonna take you wherever you go. One thing I never forgot, and it's true. People always get found out. You can come to an area being a whole new bitch or nigga, but somebody gonna break you down. The more you keep being that actor. That's right. Somebody gonna break you down. You gonna get found out. And you gonna wish you was honest about who you was. It would have been so much more accepting. You would have been so much more accepted that way. But nah, so yeah, these people are just trying to still act like they're these people. The Libra is a robbed identity. You're like, yeah. Yeah. I know she was around though. She's a robbed identity, but I know she was connected. You're like, yeah, the Libra. Yeah. Who's Eugene? Some gotta do with Eugene connected to a Leo. You're like, yeah. I heard his name, Eugene. He connected to a Leo. I heard his name though. Let me see. What's she need about Eugene? A Leo. You're significant, Leo. No. Yeah, a Leo significant connected to Eugene. What about a Leo? Something here is like it's connected to a Leo. You're like, yeah. A Leo's mother, who a Leo's mama is. It looked like a Leo's mama died or went missing. Is this Fat Joe? No. Yeah. You talking about me? Who doing the Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo, Libra? Okay, so I'm the mommy. No. So Eugene, what Eugene's sun sign? A possible sun sign. What is possible sun sign? That's the Aries. Oh, that's Grandpa. If it's Grandpa, okay, that's your confirmation. Eugene, that's his name. Kudasaji. If that is my father as Aquarius, his name's Eugene. Kudo with the Leo, Aries. Is that you, father? That's me, baby. Okay, that's my dad as Aquarius. That's Fat Joe's grandpa's name, Eugene. Just want you to know that's me. He's a ghost right now. He's in jail, but he speaks to me. I haven't heard from you in a while, Grandpa. No, that's my father. When I was Aquarius, yeah, there you go, Daddy. Okay, so you get confirmation. He's speaking to me. He wants me to know his name, so you guys can question him about Fat Joe. We're gonna give Fat Joe his justice. That's right. Yeah, he want me to call him by name, so you know my name's Eugene. Okay. He just want me to know his name. Okay. That's Grandpa. Yeah, he gonna help us, Zach. Zach still be watching. Hey, Zach. Yeah, because Zach support the ancestors. We love you. Okay, I love you, Zach. Sitting here like Zach remembered too, with the Libra, and he supports. You guys try to fuck up Zach's money. No, yes you did. He was giving me money. Huh. Sitting here like Zach was giving me bread. Huh. And what did you do? You guys caused him. You worked with Thomas and all them. Y'all caused this man to struggle out of nowhere. Zach never had problems with his finances. All of a sudden, he starts supporting me. I see him getting robbed, abused. Then all of a sudden, y'all trying to have him come back home with the Leo. Come help me, Zach. Come support me. Y'all had him struggling just so he can go help you. Run it back to fake mommy. Right? No, you're done. I didn't say nothing, Zach. I'll let you start giving me my bread, ho. But I remember Zach was giving me money, ho. And it wasn't no little bit. It was consistent. I'm talking about $20 a month type shit. You know, yeah, that's something. Buy me some weed. I don't get fucked. Sonny Hill was like, I love that man. And I found out how close we are. And they was blocking his finances because they were mad he was giving me bread. All last year, Zach Efron. I'm talking about Yes, supporting my YouTube like a motherfucker. You like, yeah, I was able to get paid by the end of the year, last year, over the threshold. Spirit say Zach was helping you. And I love him. So I support Zach. But I know they sacrificed you recently, Zach. Something happened after you stopped paying me. You weren't protected. You're like, yeah, Spirit showed me. It's connected to your fake Leo mommy. All right. But that's our confirmation. So Spirit me knows Zach's still helping. And they've been trying to stop that from happening. They were so mad at him for blessing my pockets last year. You like, yeah, he was. He supports me still. And they made him struggle so he could stop being able to support me. I just never said nothing because it's like, for me, you know, you're like, yeah, yeah. It's crazy though. They did the most. I never said that because that's Zach's business. But yeah, Eugene, that's the Aries name. He in jail right now. He wants you guys to know he can help. That's connected to Fat Joe. That's not the same Aries. You like, no, not that's not the same one as it's two different Aries. Okay, you're like, yes, okay. One Aries is my uncle. Another Aries is my father. Okay, you're like, yes, and for my past lives is Aquarius, but one's my uncle when I was Donovan. Also, it's the Saggy girl. I had got sex change unbeknownst to me. And my identity was robbed. Kendrick and I found each other again, and it was connected through SK. That's very significant. SK helped us find each other again. I don't know if me and SK had went to school. I think because we went to school together. We did in Denmark. Me and SK went to school together in Denmark. When I was a Sagittarius girl, that's when I told you I went to school with SK. I had Sasha Pell Russell, all these people, right? You like, yeah, we went to school together. Chet Hanks was in New York, or was it? No, it was Denmark. You were in Denmark, okay? We were in Denmark. Burner Boy, we were in Denmark. We went to school together, high school, but we were being trafficked. That's very significant. You're like, yeah, we're being trafficked, and I remember we with the parade when the parade came. That's when I lost my mom and my dad. The Scorpio and the Pisces. You're like, yeah, the Pisces didn't get a sex change at that time. Only me. But I lost my mom and my dad when they were on their way to the parade, and it was connected to a Libra out here in government. No, yes it was. That was connected to Washington, and she was also had ties to India, and that's why they were using her in government to abuse me. She under false identity in Washington State, but it's not this Libra. It's not a Libra. It's a different Libra. It's Karina Kirkendall. It's you. You're a government judge or a government worker out here with the Capricorn. It's Karina Kirkendall. I know your name. Ace of Swords for the Sagittarius. Capricorn. There she goes. It's Karina. That's who was able to do that work. You're like, yeah, she did it through a police, like a police little stop. You know what I'm saying? She did through a government type of stop. She stopped them on the fucking side of the road, right? When they was driving from India on their way to Denmark. They were traveling, and she stopped them while they were driving together. Spirit showed me, and she killed him as an officer. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you're like, yeah, as government. You know, that's how I knew it was her. And she was working with the Hanks in them. You're like, yeah. She got ties with the genome, with the Hanks, with the Aries, Capricorn. She a government official out here. She got ties with these niggas. She was able to legally get me out my home. She's been doing a lot. She's a Libra or something like that. Her name's Karina Kirkendall. She got false papers on me and all type of shit in the past. This bitch was abusing the fuck out of me. but it's because she always had a job too in government. It's government. It was, they killed my parents, and so my parents had never made it to Denmark to see me as the Saji girl. They never met me like that. You know what I'm saying? In Denmark. And then I find out they bring my dad back to life. That's where they keep fucking up with every time they bring my daddy back as clone. That's where they fuck up. You're like, yeah, they should just let my daddy rest. You never want to let my father rest, so we find him. This is how it always happens with Kendrick. Then they act like he didn't die. They killed him. He never made it to the parade. But we were able to connect after the parade. They lied about his death. I knew he didn't make it. It was like I knew he was. I always find out first. You know what I'm saying? It's the same story. I always find out you cloned my father. That's very significant, and that they rob his identity. That's like I always figure them out. That's my dad. I get the messages, right? So I'm like, knowing that he's dead. Then we meet again. It's like, no, he can't come back. No, he's back. Like now. No, he's what the fuck? And then we go deeper in how. Then they get scared. How is he back? Who's he been around? He hasn't been around the same family. Nope. He hasn't been around. Who's been raising him? Who's been around this? And then that's where it gets good. That's how we find out who the doctors are, who the traffickers are. I have to always go to him because he always is the one getting fucking robbed. And Mama Dada is too. If Mama Dada's around him at the time, you like, yeah, they take them together all the fucking time. Because Sagittarius, Gemini, Leo, Cancer. So that's how they keep getting caught up, because they bring him back to life. They don't let him stay dead. They always want me to think he's not dead. It's kind of hard to explain. And so when they do that, they get caught. We find him and we come back together. We're still connected, and they don't understand how, if he's just a clone. Because with the Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. So that's what happened. We was able to get to Spain in a past life when I was Sagittarius, because we found each other again. They brought him back to life. That's what they do. They fuck with your head. Made me feel like he never died. He just didn't make it. I just didn't want to come. I just didn't want to be there that day. We just didn't want to show up. Come on now. Always try to make it seem like you just don't want to be there. Just don't want to come. Just don't want to be around. Just don't want. They be setting me the fuck up. Because the Cancer, Leo, Taurus. And so it was just something I needed to remember, was when I was Donovan, because it's coming back out, and when I was Sagittarius, because it's the same lifetime. I just got a sex change. And Eugene, he's the father of when I was Aquarius. They need me to know that he's able to speak up, and he wants to. I want to talk about Fat Joe and his robbery. He wants me to know that the Libra's helping me, Zac Efron, and that he knows things too, that he know I'm not crazy. And Fat Joe's helping, so he want to help. He like, yeah, I'm sorry. He feel bad. He like, yeah, this nigga. He love me, so he feel bad. He like, yeah. But he want to tell the truth. That's good, Eugene, Father Eugene. Okay, that'll give me peace. Okay, something has to do with Michael. I don't know if this is you, Michael B. The ancestors said Michael. Oh my God, they yelled his name. They're not happy with Michael. It is the Aquarius. It is the Michael B. Jordan. Okay, they're talking to you. Because Sagittarius. Okay, wait. They got a message for you. So they called on your name. They yelled, they said it with discernment, like with so much, oh my gosh, so much influence. Michael. Yeah? They called you by name. They said Michael. Okay, spirit. So they have a message for Michael. Could the Virgo? He's scared of you. Don't scare him, ancestors. Okay, so we do laugh. Okay, wait. So what do you want to tell him? They were calling his name. They didn't even say nothing else after that. I'm listening like, Michael, what? Michael, what? You're like, right. I got the chills too. I'm like, Michael, what? What happened? What did he do? And you gotta wait, bitch. We'll tell you when he get on the phone. Something here is like, oh my gosh. Okay, so they're not playing with you, Michael B. You're like, no, I get it. Something here is funny as fuck. So what do you want to tell Michael? Okay. He's listening. Yeah. You gotta tell them to stop talking to somebody. Stop talking to someone, Michael. You need to stop talking to someone. Could be doing with the Capricorn, Libra. Talking to who? There's someone you talk to on the phone and shit, or who is that spirit? Stop talking to them. It's gonna get you killed. It's a double warning. Who is that? It's somebody who stop talking to the government. Stop talking to them, Michael. Could do with the Capricorn, Libra, all of them. Everybody that got the opportunity, everybody that was invited, stop talking to them. Now's not the time. Could the crazy with Gemini. Stop talking to them. Stop. You're gonna get confirmation. Now's not the time. Don't talk to them. None of them. Stop talking to people right now. Okay, yeah, ghost. Be quiet. They want you to be quiet. If somebody in government asking questions, don't respond. Don't talk to no one in government. Stop talking to people. Don't talk to the woman you think's your mom. Don't stop talking to people. Shut up, is what they're telling you. Good, the Capricorn, they're warning you. Good, the Scorpio, stop talking to these people. Okay, there's a lot of people. So whatever this is, they need you to shut up. Stop talking. Don't answer no questions. Just stop. Don't talk. Okay, you don't have to. Stop talking. They're gonna use something against you, so shut up. Yeah, and wait. Just be patient. Wait on me. Who with the Pisces, Aries, Gemini. Wait for me. Yeah. Wait for her. Okay. Because I have more protection with that. They're more scared of me than they are you. They're gonna try to use your information. Yeah, with the Leo. They're gonna try to use your information against you. With me, and they're gonna try to question you and shit. With me, they're scared to talk to me because how much I know. So everybody need to shut the fuck up until I'm there. You're like, right, SK, you could talk around them because you have proof of things. But other people, you don't have enough proof. You need to stop talking. I have proof of things too. We got proof of shit. I'll shut them up. Right now, you don't need to answer no questions, talk to nobody because you don't have proof of nothing anyway. So be quiet. Wait for me. Something has to do with you not having proof of something. The more proof you have, the more they don't want to talk to you. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Proof means you're the truth. So somebody's scared of a bitch or a nigga with proof. I don't want to talk this bitch. I don't want to talk this nigga. They got proof. They got proof. They got proof. They got proof. Good. The Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries. So somebody here is you. Okay, Michael, you don't have proof. I don't have nothing. I can't prove it. Could we do the Taurus? That's why you gotta be quiet. Unless you have proof, be quiet. Don't say no truth. Don't say no lie. Just don't talk. All right, just don't talk. Okay. So yeah, I'm not talking either to these people. You're like, no. Who the fuck they think? They don't deserve my words. I told them, SK is good enough for me. He has proof. He caught you. We caught you. We caught you. So for me, it's like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't gotta say shit. All right. He heard me. I'm gonna talk to SK. He can talk to you for me. Something is I'm gonna revert the message to someone else. I'm not talking to you. You're not my friend. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to tell Michael? That's good. So he's being protected. They just want to protect. They love Michael B. Jordan. They're not mad at him. They just want to stop talking to these people so he can be protected. They're not mad at him. They're glad. They told me you came in town, Michael B. You're like, yeah. That means that you're willing to pay. All right, with your money. Okay, you don't want to pay with your life. I don't want to die. Me either. That's what I said. I'm just like, whatever it takes. That's what I said. I said, like, whatever it takes for me not to die, for you not to die, for us not to die, you know, like, I don't want people to just die. Like, yeah, whatever it takes. I want to find a solution. I don't want you to have to just die. You're like, that's hard for me to take. But once it's done, it's easy. Could the tourist. And I have peace of mind. Oh my gosh. I just get so grateful. It's okay. Okay, wait. Okay. So we laugh. Okay, so what else you want to tell Michael? That's something is funny as fuck, Michael. What else you want to tell him? Okay. So we laughing. That shit is funny as fuck. Yeah. That they're gonna abuse his finances. That they're gonna fuck with his money, the government. Something is like, what in the fuck, government? How do you still have a fucking job? Kudos to Libra. Oh my gosh. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces. Something is like, how are you still working? No, Trump. No, Trump. So we're angry about that. These people aren't even supposed to be employed. How are they still getting paid to fuck it up? That's why, yeah, stop talking to them. They're using the information to fuck up your money or something. They're going to try to use a case against you, and it's going to fuck up your finances. Kudo Basaji. That's the goal. They're trying to make you broke because you're invested in the truth. It's connected to a court case. You're like, yeah, the more you talk, the more the case opens that you're going to have to invest in. If you don't talk, you don't have to invest in the case. You're like, I understand. They like me. I don't have to pay for a lawyer or nothing. Everything's free, paid for, because I didn't say things without proof, Michael. You're like, yeah, if I can't prove it, I can't use it. It's incredible, right? Discredible. It's nothing. And so if I can't, you're like, yeah, if I can't use it, then I can't do it. It's not right now. It's not the right time. You need to have proof that you can use against them. Okay? You're like, right. And with that, you don't have to talk. I proved it. You walked it like you talked it. You don't got to say no more. So they hear like it's proven. All they're trying to do now is cover it up. But you still have the proof. And once you do, they start trying to figure out how do I get myself out of it? Now they're trying to figure out how to get themselves out of their own lies so they don't go to jail, making you feel bad for being honest because they're liars in government, making you feel bad for that. I'm not paying for your mistakes, for your flaws, for your faults. I'm not paying for this case. So that causes them to want to invest in it. If you don't say anything, it's going to cause them to want to pay to open them because they're all wrong. We're not wrong. We didn't do anything here. Wrong, government. So as long as we know you're wrong and we're not wrong and we don't make us feel wrong and we're not going to allow you to make us feel wrong. As long as we know and we stay confident in that and we don't allow you to make us feel guilty for being honest and right while you're lying and wrong, something here is like, then we're safe. You're going to have to pay for the case. You're going to have to pay for the lawyers. I'm not paying for a lawyer. It's paid by the states at this point because the state was abusing me. No, the state's in jail for abusing me. So the state pays for my lawyer and my attorney, and it's of my choosing. The state pays, right? No, I didn't realize I just set myself up for you to win. You're in jail. I made it out. I'm free. So you pay. You're the one in jail. You're the one who got caught. So you can pay. State versus the people, right? And so that's where it goes. So if you're like, that's what you want to be on. You want to be on that type of side where people are like, wait, I have to pay for my mistakes, not make you pay for it, right? Because I didn't do anything wrong. So stop talking to me like I did. Stop asking me questions like you don't know what you did wrong, what your people are doing wrong. Stop fucking with me. So you can use the information to get me against me, and then I get thrown in jail for saying the wrong thing, or it's like just shut up. They're wrong. They need to admit it. There's nothing else you can say about it. No matter who you are as a civilian, if you're dealing with police brutality, government brutality, then that's no standard at all as a government official. Somebody here is never supposed to stoop to your level. They're always supposed to raise the standard and rise above the bar. I'm telling you. Don't matter. They took the exams. They went to the school. They've done the training. There's no fucking excuse. You never stoop to the civilians level. You're always meant to be the one to lead by example. So it don't matter. No officer at all, no government official should be abusing the people, abusing their power. You're the one with the power, not us. So it don't matter. You're always going to be wrong first. You need to be questioned first. It don't matter. We don't have enough power in the world. You know what I'm saying? You're like, right. For us to get away with this type of shit, willy-nilly, it's so at the end of the day, we can't fight for ourselves like they can fight for themselves. So we need them to help us fight for us rather than try to fight for themselves, because you're always going to be wrong when you stoop to our level, period. There's no blame game at that point. You had a job to do. I had a life to live, period. With Libra, Capricorn, there's a difference. You had a job to do. I had a life to live. I broke the law. Okay, you broke the rules. What's the difference, right? Okay. One is held to a higher standard. That's all. And it was you. You should have never stooped to my level if you didn't want to be the one to pay the price now. Now I'm innocent and you're guilty, because if I was ever really guilty, you didn't prove it. And I could prove you're guilty and I'm innocent. So that's where we're at. Okay, I get it. That's where we are. You still haven't proven I'm guilty, so you ran out of time. That's where it is. So stop talking to people. They out of time, is what Spirit's saying. You couldn't prove that she was guilty. He was guilty, that we're guilty. So you're guilty and we're done. We proved it. You can see us in court. We're done. Nothing to talk about. And they know that. That's why they scared of this bitch. You like, yeah, nothing to talk about. You're done. So I see you not talking no more. You're like, oh my gosh, yeah. Somebody here gonna start asking you more questions. Dumb bitch, dumb nigga. All of you, stop talking. If you're not a lawyer, shut up. Who, the Scorpio, Aquarius, Sag. If you're not an attorney, shut up. If you don't do this work, shut up. You're like, Gemini, shut up. You kidding? Pisces, shut up. Oh yeah, Scorpio. Sitting here like, oh yeah, Leo, Aquarius. Shut up. I see you guys talking to the government, thinking that they're your friend. With the Libra. Shut up. So don't talk to them no more. You're like, no. You tell them to wait. Wait till you have your lawyers. That's all you. Oh my gosh, he got smart. That's how you gotta talk to him. I ain't got no lawyer on me, bitch, nigga. We ain't in no courtroom, bitch. I ain't got my lawyer. Sending him like, don't try to catch me up while I ain't got my lawyer now. Hold on. You gotta talk to my lawyer. You gotta talk to my lawyers. They not supposed to be talking. If you ain't got time to talk to your lawyer yet, they really ain't supposed to be talking. Your lawyer and you should have already had the discussion. Me and SK's been talking. He's my attorney right now. You're like, yeah, that's my attorney. Okay, in general. And he gonna close the case with me. We're done. So he's my attorney. All right. Okay. So he is my attorney. We're laughing. And that's why he's talking for me. You know, yeah. That's why I need you to be here, SK, because you're my attorney, kid. Something here like, you're supposed to be the attorney. You have the information, SK. You're a genius, right? These people know that they'll be scared of people like that who have knowledge behind what they're saying. I don't have all the knowledge, so I'm not finna play smart. We're not doing that. I'm a hood bitch, all right? We're gonna be honest with that. But I know SK went to the school. I didn't do that. I don't have the proper dialect, the proper dialogue. I can't keep up with it. I can't keep up. I don't understand it. I don't understand the lingo. With an Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag. I'm not finna play like I do. So you need to stop playing like you understand. I don't give a fuck how many movies you done. Did Michael B. Jordan. I did some movies. I don't care. It's not the same thing. This ain't a movie. This ain't a movie. This ain't acting. So they hear like... It's not a movie. It's not acting. Stop talking. Spirit feel like you about to put yourself in the scene real quick. This nigga was getting ready to act. Spirit, I'm like, damn. Michael B, he thought he was acting. Spirit, he thought just like a movie. It's nothing like a movie right now. Sitting here is real life, real life. He was about to put himself, all of us at risk. Nigga put us in a movie and shit. I'm like, this nigga is always in a scene. He can never just take life serious. And so we got to get him out the movie. You're like, yeah, he was just about to play a role, just so he can try to come on, get a win. Like, stop talking to these people. You don't know the lingo. They'll catch you up. You don't know all them different words and shit they be using to fuck your head up. You thought you knew what that meant. You don't really know what that mean, Michael. I don't know. You don't really know Kenny. You don't really know Reggie. Oh, y'all don't know. If y'all didn't take the classes, y'all didn't go to school. You like, yeah, you ain't that smart. All right, so we laughing. They're gonna use it against us if we say the wrong thing. You're like, yeah, okay, you're stupid. So we laugh. Okay, the can't say. Okay, wait. So that's funny. That scared them because they're like, you guys are smart. You want a lawyer, an attorney. Duh. So they're like, yeah, they speak for me. And we would have talks already. They would have already heard my side, how I felt, what I thought. And they have proof. Okay? If we're not there, I'm not ready to talk. Shut up. It's not time to talk to you. You gotta wait. With the Aries. That's good spirit. I like that. That's how you handle them. You don't let them handle you. Beside you, Aquarius. That's how you do it. That's good spirit. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. So does SK come then? Does he Ace of Swords? Don't laugh. Does he come? SK, do you come? No. The Capricorn. Do you SK? Do you make it? Or do you stay the fuck home or stay at the hotel? Oh my gosh, do you come? No, I pull up. I'm outside. You know it's crazy, SK. You're like, yeah. Spirit show me if, and you too, Kendrick, and everybody else who's a part of the support team. If you guys didn't make certain changes in your life, I wouldn't have been able. We wouldn't have got this done till like next year, like the spring, sometime around. Excuse me, like Pisces season, Aries. You're like, yeah, It would have took us month longer. Spirit says because you guys you changed your schedules around and like you found solutions faster. But Spirit was worried about the time because your schedule, you were busy or like you just had a lot going on. You were taking care of a lot of responsibilities, and that was the only thing was timing. They just kept worrying about like, damn, I don't know if they're gonna have enough time to find solutions, like to just clear their mind and focus on the problems at hand and deal with them. You like, yeah. Spirit did not know. They were worried about the timing. But they knew that like that would have been the longest it would have took was next year, like springtime, around Aries season, like Pisces, the end of Pisces. It's Aries. You're like, yeah. But nah, you changed the future. And you know the confirmation you did because you made changes to your schedule to time. You changed where you were located, your locations, the timing of things, and that like sped a lot of shit up. That made something come in way faster for us. It changed things. You're like, yeah. So we thank you for that. Don't leave. It's happening today. You're like, yeah, they supposed to be coming. It's today. And yeah, SK is supposed to be coming. Okay, yeah, because you knew that Taurus SK. Who the Taurus? Capricorn. That was the man, but no SK. I just had a dream of him for the first time in my life. That man been abusing me. I finally dreamed of him. He wasn't the one that was connected at first. It's a white Taurus man. You need to know there was many of them. You're like, yeah, many lifetimes when I was Libra, when I was Pisces, when I was Sag, when I was Leo. Like you need to know how many times they started us over, SK. How much we're owed. How much we've died. Fighting for the truth. It was all for the truth, SK. Okay? And that's why I'm so serious about it today. Because there are souls that haven't had rest in these locations where they die. And people say all the time, like, hell hell's a place you go after you die, but they don't really know. Hell is where you are when you die. You know what I'm saying? That is your hell. Or your heaven. It's the location you die in the physical. So if you die in a beautiful place where there's good energy, the energy is beautiful, the people around there, their energies, like in the buildings they're located in, living that on those different properties that they walk around, those grounds, right? You're like, yeah, if that shit comes with a healthy energy where people are just pure in spirit, you know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, they got pure spirits, innocent spirits, pure souls. Then somebody's soul will be at peace, at rest. That's heavenly. You know what I'm saying? It's location. And if you die in a place where it's destructive, where it's chaotic, where there's nothing but evil lying around, hatred, you know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, demonic spirits and forces that haunt people purposefully to hurt people, people with revenge and you know, grudges held from when they die and shit like that. You like, yeah, because how they dying, you know, because this location, what it holds, what it contains, the history of this location. Those people die in a hell location and they don't want to leave until they get revenge now. You know, it's like that's where it just brought. Like you just literally set that to the bar. That's the standard now. You can't rest in this location until you get revenge in it, you know. So it's like you're never at peace in a location like that, no matter if you're dead or alive. You're like, right, with the Leo. And you don't want to die in those type of spaces. You're like, no. And so we have the SK. We've died in heaven, we've died in hell, nigga. We over and over and over again. And it's been through white people sending stuff through the black people sending stuff through the Asian. It don't matter. To the hell, I got a confirmation of it all. Traffic me many more than ever times before. It does not matter. There is no limits to how far these people will go. And so you found out, you guys, you're like, yeah, many of them. You're like, oh my gosh, all these different age groups. You can't believe it. The age groups is what's killing you. Like you're from old to young is setting us the fuck up. With the Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn. Old to young is setting us up. The oldest of the oldest heads is a part of this shit. You stupid. With the Pisces, you stupid. Sagittarius. Aquarius. And you can't believe it when you see the old heads as a part of you. Like, man, old head. You still doing this fuck shit, little child party. You can't believe the youngest of the family. They got little baby Juju in this bitch. Oh my gosh, little Saint. And then they got Granny and Grandpa sitting here like all of them. We on the same page. Good, the Cancer, Aquarius. So we're on the same page. That's right. Me and Granddad, me and Grandma, me and Uncle, me and Auntie. Sitting here like, yes, you is. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And so they get inspired to fuck it up. Real, absolutely together. They're on the same page. You know nothing. You are out of the loop. You can't believe it. How did you get them a part of this? How did you get them to keep this from me? They keep the secrets from you at this point. And not telling you none of those conversations. You are not there for those conversations. You're not allowed in that setup conversation. They got conversations about how to set people up that you love. Set you up. You can't believe it. You can't be a part of them. Your own children. Oh my gosh, your family. So you get concerned. I'm very concerned. And Spirit gets concerned too. And they worry about that. Like, these people, they worry about you guys not seeing this shit. Like, oh my gosh, they're just living their life, going to work every day, living like a robot. Every day, they always busy, can't never listen, can't never hear me, can't never have the dream, always drinking, always smoking, always cloudy, can't never remember. Sitting here like, Spirit don't know, they worried. They be like, is they gonna get the message in time? Is they gonna get protection in time? They be worried about timing. And so thank you guys so much. We're on time. Good. That right. Y'all just like the Spirit in that way. Yeah, you is Saggy, Gemini. May not come when you want me. Y'all don't be coming when I want you. But you on time. On time. Funny as hell, Spirit. Cause Leo, all y'all like that. Scorpio, some of y'all just do that shit that ancestors do, you know, that God do. May not come when I want you, but you is on time. You like, I was on time though, but you on time. That's your song. All right. So that's good. I'm so blessed. That's my shit. Troubles don't last always. Dun, 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 dun. I'm so blessed. Who that by? That by Timothy, right? I heard that song in a minute. I'm hearing it. Yeah, that's that gospel. Spirit say you gotta play it. Oh my gosh, we'll play Spirit. That troubles don't last always. All right. Dun, 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 dun. I used to know how to play it too on the keys. I think I still do. Just ain't played it in a while. I'm gonna go. We gonna end it with this. It's a good day. You're like, yeah. We're gonna end it with some gospel. Okay. It's by Timothy Wright. It's called Troubles Don't Last. In a time of trouble, I know that he will be there. Be there. Yeah. Yeah. So this is my exit song today. You like, yeah. We're gonna end it with some gospel because I am grateful. I know today's the day. Huh. You know, yeah. I'm gonna play it on here. Turn off my fan. This is my shit. Trouble don't last always. Yeah. I am so blessed. Trouble don't last always. It's called I'm So Glad. I thought it was saying I'm so blessed with my high ass. Trouble don't last always. So it's I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Dun, 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 dun. In my shit. May not come when you want him, but he's on time. On time. Yeah. Friend of mine. Yeah. You'll be there. You'll be there. Come on, Spirit. There. I'm so glad. Ooh. Troubles don't last always. I'm so glad. Troubles don't last always. May not come when you want him, no. But he's on time, Times of trouble. You be a friend of mine. In my shit. Be there. Oh my sister. Yeah, I'm so glad. Ooh. I'm so glad. That boy better sing. That was the last always. No. Endure for now. I forgot this part. Oh my gosh. It will be alright. We finished. Endure for now. Hell no, Spirit. I was weeping for nigga years, Spirit. Sunny here like my shit last a long time. They was late to me, Spirit. That's what I gotta tell you. My ancestors be always late, but they think they on time. But we gonna see. We gonna see, right? Hey. Trouble's gonna last always. No, no. Trouble's gonna last always. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Trouble's gonna last always. Can I get a witness? No, no, no. No, 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 no. Trouble's gonna last always. Ooh. Trouble's gonna last always. Ooh. Trouble's gonna last always. No, 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 no. Trouble's gonna last always. No, 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 no. Hey, you can take the girl out the church, but you can't take the church out the girl. You cannot. No, 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 no. Oh. Woo. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's my shit. Hey. I don't know, let's go away. Now travel's done, your travel's done. No, no, no. Everything's good for now. Keep that faith, it'll be alright. We've been made and good for now. Hey, keep that faith, it'll be alright. It's over now. That's my shit. That's my shit. Yeah, so I'm going to leave you there. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I feel like I've been talking for over an hour, so that's how I know it's time to go. Spirit said play that one by Jamie. You stupid. Spirit got this song. They love Jamie, but they got this song by Jamie. It's not really a song, it's just Jamie. Jamie Foxx, he just playing. He's just playing. They want to hear it. And he just playing though. I ain't heard this song in years. You know, I'm talking about when I was a little kid. I used to listen to it when I was a little girl with my brother. And my brother loved Jamie. And it was like on Jamie's little comedy, his comedy lives. When he would go on live and perform, you know, just doing comedy live and on stage, he would do music. What he liked to do is incorporate music with his comedy. I never been to one of his comedy shows, but he would incorporate music because he could play the piano, he could sing. So he would do funny songs and skits and things. He uses his gifts, all of it. You know, he just go crazy. But we used to play it and make it it make us cry because how good it is, and it was just genius. You know what I'm saying? It was a session. Let me show you. It's old though. I was a little girl. You're like, yeah. I'm talking about over like 11 years old. It's very, very old. Could be like, it'll say it's 12 years old. It's Jamie. I can play it on here. Spirit Light, you can play that on here. Okay, I can play it on here, you guys. Hold up. It's Jamie, so you can watch it. It's Jamie though. He Spirit want me to play it. Yeah. I hope it don't fuck up. It been fucking up lately, bro. You're like, yeah. Hold on, let me do it on here. Spirit said you can look it up on there. Okay, Spirit. It's on this one. But it's dope. It's genius. And I don't know why they want to hear you, Jamie. I don't know why you want to hear Jamie. They want to hear this. I haven't heard this since I was a little girl. But I remember it like yesterday. Here it go. Yeah, this is it.
Oakland, California. I know it's late, but I gotta give you just a little bit more. Oakland, California. Oakland, California. I need to give you just a little bit more. Oakland, California, yeah. Oakland, California, yeah, yeah. Oh, God bless America, oh yeah. God bless it. God bless the black people, the white people, the white people. God bless the Mexicans. But fuck the Taliban, Oakland, California, yeah. Couldn't leave without doing this. Oh, California. Ladies, how you feel tonight, tonight? I want to go downtown, downtown. Can I go? Can I go? Can I go downtown, downtown? Can I go? Let me kiss you on your lips, the lips between your hips. I want to go downtown. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't mind going downtown as long as the streets are clean. Yeah. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up, so I can beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. Why won't you clean it up, so I can beat? Relationships, do you love them or do you hate them? I hate them. Hate relationships. Don't you hate it, fellas, when you get involved with somebody and then you trip, you fall in love, what you don't anticipate doing, and you ever get jealous? Don't jealousy make you do some silly shit? You ever get jealous and the person ain't even with you? You just see somebody that you think she might like. You be like, look at this motherfucker working out, looking all good. What's up, Jamie? Fuck you, man. Don't be looking at my girl either. Your girl ain't with you. She with me in spirit. Or you ever just have a relationship where you just get tired of each other? It's the same old thing. You're like, damn, I can't figure out what's going on with him. I can't figure out what's going on with her. And you're just arguing. That's when you can't even pronounce it. We just arguing. I say it's black, you say it's white, you say it's red, I say it's blue. We just don't get along. And then sometimes they just walk in and you just... You just want to say, fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 you. That's how Bilal would do it. Fuck you, sister, so sister. Fuck you, sister, so sister. Fuck you. Hallelujah. That's a church of that. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. You ever hear that dude with that voice? Oh, glory. Sound like he broke 2 ribs. Oh. That's the offering right there. Am I right? They always play. Y'all reached in y'all pocket when I did that, didn't you? And they come right out of preaching. That's how they get you to give. They come right out of preaching and go right into that. God is good. God is great. Ah. Reach in your pocket to give me all your money, please. I love you too. Yeah. See, the thing about it is, like, my grandmother raised me in church. That's why I know I'm gonna be all right. And I got some people from my hometown right in here tonight, from Terrell, Texas. They keep me grounded. That's what these people need. When I was talking all that stuff, they don't have nobody in their family or somebody that just, tell them what they need to do. I got somebody. Yeah, man. My grandmother's 94 years old too. Ain't that something? Keep on living, keep on living. But the thing about it, when I had, people over at the house, like girls and stuff, I couldn't sing no worldly songs. They had to be spiritual. Or it had to be off of TV. So what I would do is I had a girl over, I would switch it up, take a song off of TV and make it sound good enough to make love to. Even if the song was, here's a story of a lovely lady, who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother. The youngest one in curls. Yeah. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow. How you doing? And they knew they were much more than a hers. Well, it's true, it must somehow form a family. I hear you play. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Oh, yeah. That's the way that we became the Brady Bunch. My Lord, the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Then you break it down like Babyface. Because you know, Babyface will break it down like, that's the way the wheel became the Brady Bunch. And I love the big bunch of baby, big bunch of beat. Don't lift the big bitty, don't lift the big bunch, don't lift the big bunch. Or you could break it down like Luther, Oaktown. Because you know, Luther break it down like, Brady Bunch. I said, Brady Bunch is driving me crazy to think that Miss Brady. Or what if it was Prince? Because you know, Prince will break it down like,
Oh my gosh, one of the best to ever do it, baby. You're like, yeah, Jamie. Yeah, Spirit loved him. And I don't know why the fuck they told me to play that, but I was crying the whole way through, laughing. He just give you the feels, right? That's what Uncle P. Diddy called on. Uncle P. Diddy wanted Jamie when he went to jail. He said, I want Jamie. Yeah. I said, why Jamie, Spirit? He said, because Jamie's lit. Look at him. All right. His life is like a fucking movie in real time. Oh. And he really is litty. You're like, yeah, I would want his life too if I was in jail. Like, that's, oh my gosh. He's cool. That's aura, Spirit. Yeah, hey. No, that right there was, and that's 12 years ago, aura. That's 12 years ago, aura. Nobody got it like that right now. That's some real aura. And I just, you're like, no, that's aura. That's his Spirit. He did it. He set the bar. All right, something here. You gotta come harder. He did comedian work with the music. Oh my gosh, he did it all himself. And that's the type of time I need to get on, Jamie. You're like, yeah, you want to be one of the best? Yeah, I want to be. I gotta stop smoking that weed, Jamie. You're like, yeah, it's fucking with you, bitch. Yeah. Right. Between me and you, yeah. Something here is like the weed do it. It's making me have to work harder. Like, I don't like to have to practice a lot, but I like to sing. I just feel like it makes me feel like I have to practice more than when I don't smoke a lot, or like, I don't know. I feel like I would have to sing all the fucking time, so I can always feel relaxed when I sing. Like, yeah, I don't want to have any problems with that. It was hard for me to go low on Poppy's song. Let me try on Drake. You're like, yeah, he sung to me in my dreams. So I was trying to see why I couldn't get it. Was it because I woke up too early and tried to sing? Like, I couldn't go through these things, Spirit. Spirit said, well, you need to either sing every day or stop smoking. When you sing every day, like when you're practicing every day, then you're going to be great every day. But you need to do one or the other. Either you sing every fucking day or you stop smoking. I said, fuck. I need to get a part of something so I could be able to sing every day again. But when I have my band, I'm talking about killing songs like Shaka Khan's songs, like really hitting them notes to where you got people crying in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I really practiced. Even though I was still smoking at practice, I was okay. I was practicing every day for hours. You're like, yeah. So it trained my voice to naturally just be able to sing no matter if I was high or not and smoking or not. Like my voice was trained. And so I need to train my voice again, like to where I'm practicing every day, because that really did help. It was my greatest strength was practice. I can't lie. I gotta get back to being a part of something. But yeah, I was trying to get Drake's song. I'm like, I wanted him to be able to practice it. I know he watched me. I gotta get him to practice before he see me, so he can be ready for it. This is his new hit. It go wait, part of that ego. Wait, I forgot it. Sheila, yeah, something like what part of that ego make you dumb. Here it go. Here it go. What part of that ego makes you dumb? Yeah, what part of that ego makes you dumb? See, it's like hard for me to hit that. It's too low, and that shouldn't be like that. Like, what part of that ego makes you dumb? Okay, let me do it. What part of that ego makes you dumb? Yeah, it's like that. What part of that ego makes you dumb? Okay, that's it, Pop B. You like, okay, I can do that. It's good when you do it. It sounds different when you do it. You like, yeah. And then you gotta we gotta do harmonies, and it's like you gonna have a like a candy moment. It's like candy. It's like harmonies. It go dun 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 dun. And it's harmonies with it. Dun, 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 dun. You like, yeah, it's beautiful. And the beat goes doom, 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 ah. Dun, 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 dun. That shit gonna be hard. What they do, ho? What they do, ho? Somebody else, ho? So I gotta get into production. You like, yeah, I need it. So it's like Jamie, he inspired me. So I feel like that's why they had me watching, because that really just got me going. Like, because I want to be like on that type of time, to where I can create on the fly, freestyle. I can't do the piano by ear, but I could have somebody play for me. That's not a problem. I can utilize support with that. And so, yeah, I just got to get to, inspire myself, because I want to do comedy with it, have fun, create shit like that. You're like, yeah, that's genius. He's so cool to me. I get it now, Uncle P. Diddy. You're like, he's great, right? Yeah, Scorpio. He's great. Did they help you, Uncle P. Diddy? Okay, cool. The Scorpio, Saji. Did they help you? Libra, Taurus. Did they help you, Uncle P. Diddy? Something changed. What changed? Oh no. Could be dealing with the Pisces. What changed, Uncle P. Diddy? No, I didn't. Somebody here lied. I didn't lie, Uncle P. Diddy. What changed? Somebody tried to lie and say I lied. Could be doing with another Pisces. You dumb. Joel, you could be my confirmation. You've been lying a lot lately. Could with the Gemini, Leo. You've been lying a lot lately, Joel. I don't understand spirit. Niggas is in jail still lying. Okay, wait. What are you talking about, Diddy? What changed? Let me know something did change. No way. You're like, yeah. Oh my. Somebody's strategy. Oh my. Oh no. Who is that? Oh my. It's somebody. Why? Whose energy is that? It's a Pisces energy. Oh my god. And I feel like Joel's my confirmation. Some guy do it, Joel. But listen. Hold on. Okay, wait. It is you, Joel. Could a Pisces. It's him on the run and shit still today. Like, why is Joel still on the run, family? It's not funny. So there's like Joel still on the run. And no, yes, he is. His name Joel Norton. Joel Norton. Go find him. Go find him. So there's like, and stop talking, Michael B. So there's like, why is he on the run, government, working with you and shit? Is what I'm trying to figure out. That's why Spirit says, shut up, Michael. Because something here is like, you working with him, government. And he's been setting up Uncle P. Diddy. Why? Lying and shit. Okay, why are you doing that? Because I want money. He's trying to stop people from supporting people. Like, he's lying to Nikki and shit about me, trying to stop Nikki from supporting me, lying to people about Uncle P. Diddy, trying to stop people from supporting Uncle P. Diddy. It's like he just lying to people about other people so they don't help them or support them or fuck with them so that they can talk down on them. Let's be friends together and talk shit about this bitch, this nigga. And it's like, you don't have friends to do that with you no more, Pisces. This is Joel. You're like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. He's a spy, Joel. He's been spying on my house, my community. Yeah, it's Joel. The Libra. So he goes down when the government, you go down, because he works with you. He's under you guys' wings. You find out the more you get confessions out of your government. Chief Apopo, the one who doesn't like this shit, connected to Tacoma, with the Aries, Sagi, Libra, Cancer. Right? You find out, all right, Chief, the chief was lying to them about holding back. He told them, okay, I'm gonna hold back. The chief, I think, is like a Libra or something. I don't know. Whatever his zodiac sign is a good man. He lied so that he could protect the people. He's gonna be free. He doesn't go to jail. And he knew they were doing fuck shit and they were lying to him. So what he did was, because he was getting confirmation. So what he did was he said, okay, you wanna play with me, ho? I'm gonna keep watching this bitch. I'm gonna watch Tiori and I'm gonna see what you guys are doing. I'm gonna follow up. I'm gonna act like I'm not doing anything. I'm not solving any problems. The whole time the chief was solving all the problems with Libra, Taurus. And I'm like, Chief, like, because I have to. Something here like they keep lying to me and they don't want me to do nothing. They don't want me to solve the problem. It was easy when the chief got involved. You're like, yeah, I said, Spirit, all we had to do was get the chief, the head nigga in charge. You're like, yeah, because Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And so when we get the head nigga in charge, all of a sudden their solutions, this is what they were afraid of. The government, the workers, you're like, yeah, the problem being solved. Because the problem being solved means that they have to go to jail. Spirit showed me they were mad at their boss because he got them in jail. He's like, we're not doing this no more. The whole time I was watching and going deeper. I was on the same page as this bitch. I didn't know that the boss knew more than he said he knew. The boss was lying. That's why I feel like he could be like an air sign, heavy Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I know. Okay. Oh. He was a liar, all right? For the truth. He lied so that he could protect the truth. And he fought for the truth because he knew they were lying to him. And so he turned the tables on him, it looks like. And Spirit showed me he the one that's going to have to advocate for them. He's the one that's free. They are in jail or something. You like, yeah. And that's it. They showed me that these people were mad at their own chief because they chief solved the problem. I'm like, that's your job, government. Right. I don't know what type of people I hired, Tiori. I don't know what. I don't either, Libra. I don't know what this man thought he was doing. He was, I don't know what type of people I done hired. What did I fill this community with? Liars, scammers, thieves, pedophiles, traffickers. He was filling it with all type of shit. Killers, the more. Something here, baby. So he realized, he like, yeah, that's what he was paying to fuck it up. Terrorists, okay? He filled it with terrorists. Right? And so he didn't know. He embarrassed. He like, wow, how dare you? Okay? He angry. They all got caught. And so we laugh. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Have a good day, okay? You're like, yeah. Until next time. Bye.
I'm trying to move on with the weight of the world on my shoulders. Sometimes you gotta move along. Move along. I'm trying to see with my eyes getting lower and lower. Sometimes it's best to sleep it off. Sleep it off. Yeah. Had so many bad dreams, made my mind grow older. Had too many hard times, made my heart get colder. These niggas draining the clock in my granddad's watch. Stocking the stocks in them properties they robbed. They ran and got caught in identities that's false. These really some ops. If daddy was the hit, he pop. He see me a lot. Take me out to eat and we chop. Outside of the box, take me on the drive and we talk. He told me, keep working hard and I'ma get to the top. He told me, keep niggas hard and get your ass off the lot. I'm rolling blunt after blunt, try to make y'all listen. Taking nut after nut, following his addictions. Had to stop and see the world different. My pearls missing, my crown slipping. All this drive with no direction, now I'm town sitting. Ancestors pulling up, it's a town shipment. Seeing faces I ain't never seen around distant. New places when I travel in my mind's led. Dark shit, but at least I know my mom's dead. Got my family, got my lovers, got my pops dead. Got the keys into the city, I don't need the man. Make a wish just like I'm Genie, watch the shit appear in real life. Cause niggas thinking that it ain't fair. Paid the price and lost it all, but at least my mind's clear. Dropping tears as I get stronger while I time share. Many years since they been gone, where the time been? Made them clones and now I'm starting to feel like I'm dead. All alone, talking to them in my own head. Making jokes, just trying to make sure that my mind's fed. Food for thought, give me life, give me time spent. Hype me up, they try to take me from my pride land. That's enough, Don't ever say that this was God's plan. I'm too tough, I never seen him, never met the man. That's a nut, y'all gotta prove to me this shit exists. Seen too much, I'm in this story, shit don't ever end. That's a nut, y'all gotta prove to me this shit exists. Seen too much, I'm in this story, shit don't ever end.
The weight of the world on my shoulders.
Yeah,
Sometimes you gotta move along.
I'ma move along, I'ma move along.
I'm trying to see with my eyes getting lower and lower. Sometimes it's best to sleep it off.
Best to sleep it up, yeah.
Sleep it off.
It's best to sleep it up.
I'm trying to move on with the weight of the world on my shoulders. Sometimes you gotta move along.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, we got it.
Trying to see with my eyes getting lower and lower. Sometimes it's best to sleep it off. Sleep it off. I'm trying to move on with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I'm trying to move on with the weight of the world on my shoulders.